Well, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. Last episode, my friends, is linked above for you right now to go and get caught up if you haven't done so already. But we're getting to the business end, really, of another season because today we're going to round up that Champions League group stage. So let's jump in, my friends, and get to this one. Okay, so we've got a little bit of catching up to do, nothing crazy because we haven't played too many games between episodes, but last time a 2-2 draw and a 2-0 against Spartak, in case you've decided to stick with me. It actually qualified us already for the knockout stage, but I've decided to bring it back for the PSG game for a couple of reasons. One, we still got a chance of finishing really strong in the group. The other one is that we will then obviously draw the first knockout round after this game. I'm going to couple it with one of either Ludogorets or Loco. Sometimes the draw isn't straight away after the group stage is finished, so we might have to play a game before that draw is made. So it'll be one of those two, my friends, but we can get into that when we need to. But yeah, between those episodes, we played Levski Sofia, 4-1 win in the league, Kovacevic with a hat-trick and Torlakovic with the other. Then it was Slavia Sofia in the cup. It was a 2-0 win, and Kukula got himself a brace in a heavily rotated team again. Then we played Botev Plovdiv in the league. It's a 5-0 win. McGlynn, Gagliardi, Alvarez brace, and a Tassiv goal, and that brings us up to date, basically, my friends. If we look at the competition screen, we can't finish top of the group. It is what it is, because PSG went and won their game in hand that they had over Hertha. Hertha are in trouble here at getting out of the group, which is a surprise to me because they're a very, very good team. And if Spartak were to go and finish third, it'd actually be a big upset, where the group stage is concerned. So yeah, really, this game's just for pride. It's about seeing if we can finish the group undefeated, which would be nice, but also testing ourselves against a team like Paris Saint-Germain again. As far as the league is concerned, you will see that we're still top of the league, 16 from 16, and going really, really strong at the end of the day. Torlakovic is having an unbelievable season as far as the league campaign is concerned, and Pospisil is up there again with 14 goals this season. I've not actually been using him all that much in the league because I've been trying to rest my best players for the better competitions, but yeah, that's how things are going. So let's jump in, my friends, and let's play the games. Let's draw the first knockout round. Let's just have a good episode. So yeah, first game we're going to go strong, as we always do in the Champions League, and we're going to go with Tanovic in goal, Duzel and Uzanov at fullback, Kahar and Yosifov at centre-back. We're going to go fielding next to Senchik in the midfield, Alvarez left, Kovacevic right, and Torlakovic through the middle with Pospisil up top once again. So here we go, my friends. It is that time where we play Paris Saint-Germain. Like I already said, this game is very much just for pride. We're just going to complete the group stage as well, because obviously we know we're already through and we're going to be drawing that first knockout round shortly. So yeah, just felt the need to just sort of play the PSG game, and it gives us another chance to see how far we've come, because PSG are a good team. They're a very, very good team, a big team with good players, and these are the sorts of teams we are going to have to beat in those knockout rounds if we're going to stand any chance of getting to the final. But here we go, a minute into the game, and we've given away a corner. The short corner routine was an absolute mess this time, and it's not to be. So ball coming forward, that goes wide into Thibaut, who is a quality player. I've had a look at this PSG team, and it is peppered with talent. That is an unbelievable ball back in, and that is just a little too easy for my liking. I am going to throw that out there. That was way, way, way too easy, and I'm actually going to come down on the boys straight away in the game, because to go from a short corner to then conceding the other end is unacceptable in my book. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. But yeah, I would have liked to have finished the group stage undefeated. I really would. But the away games are always the harder games. I found that. I've found it in the group stage, and I've found it in the knockout rounds in previous seasons as well, where we can't really get going the same way we can at home. And I don't know if that's something about FM21 that we should be maybe praise him, because it is the case in real life. It is harder to win away from home. Ball over there, and he's beat the fullback, and they are very much in control, it does have to be said. There's Tongo in now, and that slipped under the goalkeeper, and it's really, really not good. And it's 2-0, and I'm worried this is going to be a bit of a battering now, but that Alex up front, he is a good player. He's a very good player, and he's giving us the runaround at the moment. We've not registered a shot yet. Oh, there we go. First shot registered. I was already looking at it thinking, do I make some substitutions? Because this team just hasn't got going, has it? It just has not got going. It's nearly half time. Uzunov. Pospisil. Building. Uzunov. Senchik. Ball into Pospisil. What a touch to take that down. It was fizzed at him. Senchik again. He comes wide into Duzil. Finds Kovacevic. Ball in. Pospisil. Get in there. That's how we play the Litex way. It really is. It's a good time to score as well, just before half time. And it gets us back in this game. And that was good football. It just shows you when we have time and we get the ball down. I think I've done the wrong thing now. I seem to have pissed a lot of the players off. I think I pressed the wrong one. But anyway, it just shows you when we get the ball down and we can play, we can work our way back in. If you're looking at those stats, we've definitely worked our way back into this game. It was just a slow start. Really slow start, but good stuff from Kovacevic and Pospisil once again, putting it in the back of the net. He's having a good Champions League campaign, he really is, which is good to be able to say. So Greg Fielding's going to make way for Lesko. Yeah, I'm going to just do that one for now, but there are a couple of players on yellow cards, Alvarez and Duzil, that I do need to keep an eye on. Duzil especially, because he's having a 6.4 game, which isn't good. But I don't think I've got anyone on the bench who can come on for him. Torlakovic going to make way for Gagliardi. Yes, our chance creation has slowed down somewhat in the second half. It might be all the substitutions though. I've just gone attacking. I know I'm talking away as I'm doing things. Multitasking at its best, my friends. It really is. Yeah, we'll do that. We are going to make that Tasso for Alvarez change. Just the yellow card, the energy levels. It's all a worry. And Duzil's just going to have to see the game out now because I've made all my subs. But this second half has kind of like just moved along at an alarming rate because we're nearly there. And we're going to lose 2-1, but at least we grew back into it. Tough test. We'll take it on the chin. So here we go, my friends. It's time, now that the group stage is over, to draw the first knockout round. Unfortunately, we couldn't go undefeated in the group stage, but it is what it is. We've proved that we're a good team, though. Like, Paris Saint-Germain didn't have an easy time against us, in the first game we played. And then, obviously, we've scored against them again. So, we're proving to be a tough nut to crack, basically, where the Champions League is concerned this year. But I say this every time. There's some big teams in here, and it doesn't really matter at this stage who you get. But let's just hope it's kind in the early rounds so that we can, give this a good go and try and get to that Champions League final. But let's draw the teams. So first out the hat is final. They're going to be playing Leicester City. We've got Manchester United out, and they're going to be playing Paris Saint-Germain. So PSG, Man United, that's our big fixture, that one. Next out, we've got Litex Lovech. Now, let's find out who we are going to face. Pray it is not Barcelona. Pray it is not Bayern Munich, because we've faced them so many times. And we're going to face Real Madrid. Real bloody Madrid. Of course it's going to be an absolute giant of a team that we've got to get past in the first knockout round. Well, stranger things have happened, ladies and gents. We that's going to be mentally difficult, but I would have much preferred a smaller team than that. I would have happily taken final. Anyway, Lyon are going to play Napoli. We've got Arsenal taking on Juventus. We've got Chelsea taking on Leipzig. Atletico Madrid taking on Bayern Munich. So yeah, we've avoided them. And Milan take on Liverpool. So Barcelona haven't even made it into the first knockout round. That is mad. That is mad. Can I look at the group stages? All groups. Barcelona. Jesus, they went out. Milan and Leicester went through. Holy cow. I consider Barcelona the best team in this in-game universe. They are ridiculous. The players they've got are a joke, and I have struggled against them a lot, basically, during the course of this. It's been Barca and Bayern are the two teams I can't get away from, and Spartak Moscow as well, but they're not really a challenge. But that's mad. That is actually mad. But there you have it, my friends. Real Madrid is going to be the first knockout round, which is a crazy, crazy tie. They're a crazy, crazy team. They're fourth in the Liga at the minute, and I am not looking forward to it, I'm going to be honest with you, but we go next episode with that probably. But anyway, we've got one more game to play, so let's get into it. And so here we go, my friends. We obviously played the Litex game. I'll get you caught up in a moment. We're actually going to be playing Loco Sevilla because it moved on a bit further, like I said it would at the beginning of the episode. And this is the team I've decided to go with. I'm going to rotate slightly. We're going to give a few players some game time in this one. You will see Gagliardi back in the team. He's actually got his head down and he's actually wants to play for the club. It's amazing how a little bit of success, then they get happy again. But yeah, we're going to go Tanovic in goal, Uznov, Leonardo at fullback. We're going to go Kahar next to Sensgradi for this one in centre-back positions. We're going to go Lesko next to Senchik. We're going to go Kovacevic and Alvarez on the wings, Gagliardi through the middle and Pospisil up top. And so here we go, my friends. We're going to play the Loco Sevilla game now. Before we sign this episode out, it is a chance to see a bit of league action where we're usually very, very good. It's a good team. You know what? I've rotated slightly, but it's still a very good team I've put out there. And as you can see, it's a frostbitten ground, my friend. So yeah, it could be an interesting game. This one. It's one of the fun things about playing in Bulgaria is the winter months are very cold. But here we go. The game is underway. Let's see what we are made of in the fixture as we continue to be utterly perfect where domestic football is concerned. Teams do not beat us. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this one. But 10 minutes gone and yeah, it's still 0-0. But here we go. We've got a free kick. And if Les goes over it, it could mean 1-0, my friends. And there you go. It fizzed in the back of the net. I will say one thing. It's harder for you guys to see the game's being played when the conditions are like this, because it must be, because it's hard for me, and I know a lot of you guys watch this stuff on your phone and that, so it must be really difficult to see. But ball coming out wide into Alvarez. He's on it. It's easy. He's going to drive past his man. He doesn't get there, but Uznov does. And there we go. We've got a tap in as Gagliardi headed on to Pospisil. And it's 2-0 inside 15 minutes. And it's light work. It is absolute light work, this one. It just shows you the difference in competition, you know, Champions League comparing to the FBet. It really, really does. This is just so easy compared to the Champions League now, because it's not that the league is easy, it's just that our calibre of player is so far above what anybody else has got that it ends up being that easy. Ball into Pospisil, he's been taken down, and that's probably going to be a penalty. Yes, it is. Alvarez is probably going to step up to take it, as he is the man I've put on penalties these days. And Alvarez puts it away. It's 3-0, and it is easy work, my friends. 7th goal of the season for Alvarez. Very good stuff from the left winger, especially considering he didn't play a lot of football at the beginning of the year. We will do that. Just keep an eye on the players. Right, free kick. Ball into the box. Well claimed. Well gathered by the goalkeeper that time. But it's just going to come straight back at him as we win the ball back. As Kahar goes back to Tanovic now. Tanovic into Kahar. He finds Senchik. He finds Gagliardi. He's going to find Senchik again. He's driving forward. This is good from Senchik to bring it out from deep. Pospisil didn't quite have the touch to go past the man, but we've recycled. Senchik again into Gagliardi. Now to Lesko. Pospisil. There's a runner. Alvarez scores. He's so good. He's so good. When it works, and it works well, it's just such a beautiful thing to watch. It really is. Alvarez gets his 8th of the season, 2nd of the game. And Pospisil is flying as well up top with a goal and an assist. All of those front players are just having a very, very good game at the minute. And it's good to be able to sit here and say that. Since Grady took the free kick, Kahar to Lesko. He's going to go wide into Uznov. Now into Alvarez. The man is on a hat-trick. It would be nice to see him get it, wouldn't it? But he's given the ball away. That ball is going to just find its way to Uznov. That's going to come inside, maybe to Senchik, but he couldn't get there. Ball up there. Tanovic is going to claim. They have no outlet. They've got nothing. Kahar now. Into Senchik. Finds Gagliardi. Ball over the top to Pospisil. The touch was good. The second touch was even better as he goes around the goalkeeper who dived way too early. And it's 5-0 and we're not even at half time yet. Could we be on for another absolute landslide victory in this one? Or will it slow down in the second half? How it always seems to. See, me, personally, I would just love to go for the juggler and win every game 10-0. But for whatever reason, the second half just goes to bed. Half time is here. We are just going to tell the boys that they are absolute quality and send them back out there, because they were. That first half, there's literally nothing that I can be moaning about in that first half. We were excellent throughout. 55 on the clock. It's looking at that time and I'm thinking, changes? Do I give a youngster a go? Do I give someone a bit of football who hasn't played much? Especially at the minute, because it's just been too easy. That's a really good clearance, and it's worked its way straight to Pospisil, but this time the keeper saves. It's an excellent save from the goalkeeper, and he now clears it out. Ball out, good header, well worked, well won, job done. 15 shots, 10 on target. What a performance. What a performance. We're going to win that off the keeper. Now Pospisil, he's going to have a chance to go forward. And he gets tackled. And it's a good tackle considering that man was on a yellow card. Header though from Sensgradi into Kovacevic. Inside to Senchik, who received it back from Gagliardi. Let's go to Pospisil. Kovacevic drives that one in the bottom corner, and it's 6-0. And I am going to take Senchik off because of that yellow card. But other than that, he's had a really, really good game with Senchik, and he's developing nicely. He really, really is developing into a solid player in the midfield. And we're going to get an Insta highlight here. And they're on the football and could well score. But no, instead, we've intercepted Udinov. He goes out to Alvarez, who is on a hat-trick himself. Pospisil's on a hat-trick. I think Pospisil's on a hat-trick of both assists and goals. Gagliardi into Pospisil, into fielding. Pospisil receives it back, and it's straight at the goalkeeper this time. And it's not to be, but a good opportunity. And that has got to be a sending off. He's absolutely cleaned my player out there. And could this get really messy now? Because, they're down to 10 men and we were already flying. But look at the goals and the assists in this game. Gagliardi's got 2 assists. Didn't realise that. Torlakovic is going to come on for Lesko. And Gagliardi going to drop into the midfield because he can do that. And we'll play Torlakovic a bit further forward. Pospisil, what a game you've had, son. What a game. Nearly there. Nearly there. I feel like this game has gone on forever. It usually does when you've got lots of chances. Gagliardi's picked up a knock. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Fielding now into Gagliardi. Now into Alvarez. Pospisil. Oh, it's lovely football. And Alvarez just can't finish it off. Do you know what? Gagliardi, I'm going to bring him off, and we're going to just stick 2 up top because it's all I can do. I haven't got a centre mid on the pitch, on the bench. So yeah, we're just going to go 2 up top. We've only got 7 minutes to go plus injury time, and it's against 10 men, so we should be fine. I've never been able to get a 4-4-2 to work. I've never been able to get a 4-4-2 to work effectively in FM for whatever reason. This is my go-to formation that I end up with. It's the one that always seems to, that I can always mould into the way I want it to be. But job done. 6-0. Top stuff from the boys. So, my friends, we find ourselves at the fixture screen. I know I said a moment ago about when we was doing the draw or whenever when we was playing the game about the Ludogorets. Ludogorets got rescheduled. I didn't actually play that game, so yeah, just silly old me, basically. Next episode will be Real Madrid. I'm considering doing both legs in one episode, even though there's a bunch of games there. And the reason for that is we're not really concentrating on the league anymore, are we? Because we're literally doing the league wrap-ups now. We're doing the last game that kind of clinches the title because we're kind of nailed on every year to win it, and I'm doing the finals for the cup if we make it to the final. So yeah, I'm not really concentrating on it. So I am strongly considering doing those 2 legs in one episode, even though there's a bunch of games there. I think it just makes sense. It condenses the series down a little bit. It helps a bit as well, because we are getting to the nitty gritty now. Because I was looking at this Real Madrid team and I'm looking at that fixture and I'm worried we're not going to get past them. And if we don't, then it means I need to do another season. But I'm conscious with FM22 on the horizon that it might have to be a heavily condensed season so that we can get it done before, because I want to leave myself at least 3 weeks before FM22 to kind of give the channel a bit of a break from Football Manager, and just so I can do all of the other things that I want to do where FM22 is concerned. I'm going to be sharing that content over both DanXG and the 12th Man. So you know, I just want to give myself a bit of time, basically. So we do really need to get this series tied up soon. So we've got to try our hardest to get past Real Madrid big time, because another season would be hard going on this little team. He's trying to keep them together because the interest in the players is mad now. But that's what we will be doing next time. As far as this is concerned, I only really need to show you the league table. 17 from 17, mass goal difference, 51 points. Bospasil top goal scorer, Torlakovic top assister, and Tanovic 11 clean sheets from 17 games. It's mental. I say it every week and every episode. It's too easy. But my friends, next episode won't be. Real Madrid, we're coming for you. And so there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of Project Black Sea. I do hope you've enjoyed this one, my friends. We line up another sort of knockout phase of the Champions League again, which is good. We are a very consistent little team in the Champions League now, which is good to be able to sit here and say that, my friends. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've enjoyed the content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's very much appreciated by me. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it as well, my friends. It's the best way to support the videos, and hopefully more people in the FM community will then find my little pocket of the internet. But my friends, until the next one, saluting you all, stay safe, stay humble, I'll see you all soon.